I just found this out recently. There was a group who they put out an album called, what's it called? Not Spotify, but Sleepify. And they did 10 tracks of 30, I think it has to be a minimum of 33 seconds to be considered a song on Spotify. So they had 10 cuts of 33 seconds of silence. And they had their fans just play it all night long. And they made $20,000. And then Spotify shut them down. That's pretty smart. So yeah, so all those Pandora, Spotify, you know, they really pretty much rip off the artist, but you do get something, and the more you play it, the more we'll make. Most of the money goes to the companies. Like everything else. Oh, wait a minute. So this song is also on the new CD, and this came out of a very difficult time in my life. One of the reasons I left Madison after 12 years is because my 12-year relationship failed. Unbeknownst to me, which means I wasn't paying attention. But you know, things happen for a reason. I've always believed that, and I'm in a much better place than I was in that last relationship. But it was tough. I had a couple really tough years. I went back on the road with a vengeance. I started teaching a lot. I kept myself really busy. And I wrote a lot of songs, and most of them you will never hear. Bitter party of one. But this is one that I saved, because even though it's a bit of a dark song, there's hope in it, because you know I'm a big believer in hope. And I'm my father's daughter. My father is one of the happiest men you will ever meet, and he's Norwegian. Are there Norwegians in the room? I would hope. One? Is that it?
Swedish.
Well, that's close. As my Italian relatives would say, same thing. They're all cold. Well, my father is a very happy Norwegian. In fact, my mother used to call him that happy Norwegian because my mother is Italian. But he's an amazing man. He is 95 years old. I'm picking him up tomorrow to take him up to Marquette. He is in perfect health. He does 100 crunches every day. Yeah. I called him the other day and he didn't answer. He says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was exercising." You know, I mean, every day he exercises. He still plays golf. He survived prostate cancer and colon cancer. He's cancer-free. Wow. But several years ago, he lost his central vision to ischemic neuropathy. So most people would not play golf. No, he learned how to play golf with his peripheral vision. And he wins all the time. His only complaint is that there is no one in his age group to play. Has to play the younger kids. And last year he decided he probably wouldn't play 18 holes anymore. He'd only play 9. I don't play 18 holes. Although I did play 18 holes with him this January when I was down in Florida, and he beat me by 20 strokes. And he loves to win, and when he wins, he will look you in the eye, as best he can, and he'll say, "You know, I'm legally blind." And Norwegians are very competitive. But there's a saying that my father once said many years ago, and it's what I live by. It was a very cold and rainy and miserable dark morning, but he had a golf game that day. So I said, "Dad, are you going to be able to play golf?" And he said, "Oh yes, it's clearing in the west." And that's how I live my life. It's always clearing in the west. But if I stand out in the rain, will it wash away my tears? Will a whole heart still remain when my anguish disappears? shout into the wind? Will my cries be blown away? Will a new life then begin? And will my heart line be remade? And if I let the zephyrs move me, will my pathway be swept clean? And if I find a voice to soothe me, will there be a better dream? Or will the wind just blow at me? Will the wind just blow at me? Well, there's hope in every sunrise, there's promise in a rainbow, there's freedom in a sunset made of gold. Touch my bones, will I finally feel warm, this heart that longs for home? Or will the snow just cover me? Will the snow just cover me? Well, there's hope in every sunrise, there's promise in a rainbow, there's freedom in a sunset made of gold. And I imagine there are deeper dreams ahead, and more than I have ever said, more than I have ever said, more than I have ever said. So if I stand out in the rain, will it wash away my tears? Will a whole heart still remain when my anger